Version 002 of my DMX Java library has been released, and it has two main new features, multiple universes and a controller which is working over a USB connection. In this video I want to show you the first one is how to use multiple universes with one controller. This is the same test setup as I've used for version 001 with two moving heads, one on address 1, one on address 12, and two RGBs, one on address 23 and the other one is on address 28, meaning that the first two use 11 channels and the RGBs use 5 channels for the data. They are connected in a chain, so the first cable comes from the controller and then it goes from first device to the second, to the third, to the fourth. But you see on this IP-to-DMX controller that I actually have two XLR connections. So this means that this device can support two universes, and each universe can have 512 values. So what I'm now doing is connecting the two moving heads to the first connection, to the first universe. I'm unplugging the cable from the moving head to the RGBs. So this cable now goes to the second XLR connection, meaning that we have now two universes connected to the controller. The example use cases have been improved in this version of the library. You can find them in the demo directory where there are more of them. But now we're going to look into the IP-to-universes demo. It needs to be executed with an IP controller, and in this case it just uses the first one it discovers because I only have one of these controllers. Now let's run the demo. So if we step into this demo class, then we see that the controller was passed and it is on the IP I was expecting it, and it's using the ArtNet protocol, which is the default if you're using an IP-to-DMX controller. We need a fixture, which is the pico spot, so the moving head, the definition file of it, the JSON file, is loaded. It has multiple modes, 5, 9, and 11 channels. We're going to use the 11 channels, so we can now load the second fixture also, which is an RGB fixture. Again, we have this JSON file. It only has one mode, so we don't need to define which one we want to use. So for the moving heads, I have two of them. The first one is on address 1. The second one is on address 12. We define them with this mode that we have selected, the 11 channel mode. And now we create the first universe, which is on address 0 with these two moving head fixtures, and we do a reset of all the devices there. Now the RGB, I have two on address 23 and 28, and we can construct a second universe. So these are connected to the second XLR connection on the IP controller, and we have again a list of fixtures, and we do a reset also of these fixtures. So they are loaded. They already have been reset, but we want to open the dimmer, so set them to full brightness so that we see what's happening if we change something for the colors. On the moving head, that means that we immediately get white as we have already resetted the color value. For the RGBs, as RGB are 0, we don't see anything yet, so even if we open the dimmer, we have to wait until we define a color. Now let's move the moving heads to their center position, so both for the pan and the tilt value. And as soon as we render them, they move. And we can also change the color wheel for both. And let's do the same with RGB, but you see that they are on universe 2. So because they have another universe ID, this data is sent to the correct connection. Check the info below this video, my blog on webtechie.be, or the GitHub sources of this project to learn more, to check the other examples. And keep an eye on new versions. I hope to release more soon with more extended features if needed. If you have any request, let me know in a ticket on GitHub. Thank you for watching.